Aw, shit. Welcome to another episode of Comment, Foolery, Exposed. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a YouTuber who is saying that apparently Chloe Bailey looks bad and she's not able to attract an audience. And it's hilarious how, according to Black Female YouTube, all of the MLS women who they claim benefit from colorism, texturism, and featureism, all of these supposedly privileged women are flops. Yet you've got a YouTuber right here saying that Chloe Bailey is essentially flopping as well.
Okay, this is another critique video of Chloe Bailey and why things aren't landing for her, since everyone is clueless to that. Now, look at this video here she just made with another guy. Look at her back. Isn't it giving like a 45 plus year old woman?
I noticed that a lot of people, they criticize light-skinned women more harshly. They like to move the goalpost for what it means to be successful whenever the celebrity is a light-skinned person. Have you ever noticed that they're calling Beyonce a flop? I've seen people call Tyla and Sweetie and Ice Spice. They're calling all these different women flops, but they won't use that same term, flop, to describe women like Kelly Roland. Kelly Roland, I just saw a clip of her singing. She could barely even hit some of the mezzo-soprano notes when she was doing her opening for Brandy and Monica. Kelly Roland is opening for a light-skinned artist right now, Monica. So I find it funny how when it's a light-skinned artist, suddenly they move the goalpost where you have to be the most beautiful, most perfect, most talented. You have to be the most successful in every other area. But then when it's a dark-skinned, unambiguous black woman, they have every excuse in the book as to why she didn't succeed. Like with Normani, who's very talented. They're like, oh, well, no, it's just the industry that's colorist. Oh, no, it's just her team that's working against her. Look at everything she's overcome. She's still that girl. But I don't see people keeping the same energy with Tyla. I don't see people keeping the same energy with Beyonce. But let's get into this clip about Chloe Bailey.
They don't want to look like this. A lot of people, it's just giving 45 plus year old single mom cougar. That's what she looks like. She has the cougar arms, the cougar legs. And most people be like, oh, she thick, she got a body. That's not going to work for the audience she's trying to capture.
So according to this YouTuber, Chloe Bailey is a big back. She's considered fat. And it's like, okay, if having a flat stomach and an hourglass shape is considered fat, what does that make the majority of black women then? Because Chloe Bailey is actually smaller than the average black woman in the United States. So again, do you see how they're moving the goalpost? So if you're light-skinned, in order to be considered thin, you have to be a size 0, I guess. Meanwhile, if I were to call an unambiguous woman fat who's a size 10, they would say that I'm being fatphobic. They would say, no, she just has curves. She's slim, thick. She's still pretty. Her body's better than you. She has more ass than you. But then if you have a light-skinned woman who has like a big butt, then suddenly it's, oh, well, she looks like a big back. She looks like she's 45 years old. And you know damn well that she doesn't look like she's 45. She has not one wrinkle on her entire face.
This is cougar. This is 100% cougar. What, like another user said, she looked like an auntie. This is what's not working for her. Weight gain, bad. Then she's in the street, and you know how we make fun of cougars that try too hard? This is why she got too big. She need to lose a good 35 pounds, okay?
Okay, first of all, has anyone else noticed this pattern where you've got a lot of black women going into the celebrity commentary space? Because it's almost like, if I can't be a celebrity, at least I can try to troll celebrities. If I can't be as famous or as beautiful as Beyonce, at least I get to make a video and say that she flopped, and then I can have fame off of that. Have you ever noticed that? A lot of the black commentary space about celebrities, it is run by unambiguous black women. The Impressive channel is run by an unambiguous woman. The Shade Room is run by an unambiguous woman. Some of the biggest YouTube channels that you see today that are talking about black or mixed race celebrities, they are run by unambiguous women. As a matter of fact, they don't even really cover unambiguous female celebrities because they don't really care about their own phenotype as much as they care about ours. But has anyone else noticed that?
The cougar look is just not working for her. It's never going to work for her. It's never going to capture the audience. No. Not for the crowd she's trying to appeal to. Now, if she was already in the industry for 15, 20 years and her audience grew with her, then yeah, they would grow into her thickness. but she's way too young in the industry to already have a 45-year-old woman look.
It's this really big niche. The entire niche is focused on critiquing MLS celebrities as much as possible. And I'm not saying that you can't critique people, and it's like, that's fine. You can critique whoever you want, just don't get mad if I critique you back. Don't get mad if I start to critique other types of women who I don't see being critiqued online for their lack of a career. And then notice how she says Chloe is trying to appeal to the mainstream crowd. And of course, mainstream to unambiguous black women means anyone who's not black. If you're black, you're automatically not mainstream. If you're black, you're automatically unconventional. But if you are non-black, you're automatically the mainstream crowd. You're automatically conventionally attractive. You are the main audience in Hollywood. And we know that's not true. But that's how you know that a lot of unambiguous women who make these YouTube channels, they have a whiteness-centered identity. They have a non-black centered identity. Because the way she's judging Chloe Bailey is, how much do you appeal to white people? Does Chloe make quote-unquote white music? Does she make music that is similar to what we see a lot of white artists making? Because last time I checked, I thought Chloe was doing more like R&B and like Afro beats. So why is it that this YouTuber is trying to hold Chloe Bailey to this standard of whiteness, or how much she appeals to the quote-unquote white audience? Do you see the projection? She feels like the black audience is not relevant. Chloe appealing to unambiguous dark-skinned black women, oh, that's not relevant enough. That's not mainstream enough, because unambiguous black women, they mean nothing. So Chloe, she's a failure if all she does is appeal to the unambiguous crowd. But if I, as a light-skinned woman, were to say, oh, who gives a fuck about unambiguous women? You don't have to appeal to them. People would be calling me a colorist. They'd be calling me a colorist for trying to exclude unambiguous dark-skinned women. But notice how this creator is doing that. And has anyone else noticed the trend of randomly calling light-skinned women aunties? I saw that they called Rihanna an auntie, and now Chloe Bailey is an auntie.
Okay. The trying too hard, trying to look young. You know how older women are these days. Just got a BBL. And I look good now. Single mom. Kids finally went to college. Now she's trying to get her sexy back. No. No. This is not Chloe.
So according to Black YouTube, all MLS celebrities are flops, and all MLS women who are not a size 0 are aunties. But if we were to say the same thing about them, we'd be called colorists. If we were to make fun of a dark-skinned black woman's body type and say that she looks like a single mom, imagine if I pulled up a picture of a dark-skinned woman and said, oh, her body type looks like a single mom. She looks like an auntie. She looks like a cougar. My whole channel would be gone. So do you see this mindset where it's like they can dish it out, but they can't take it? So this is why I say to burn the cape. This is also why I say that in the black community, a lot of times they do not view you as the same, because they're not going to have that same solidarity and sisterhood with you if they feel like you benefit from an ism. So that's why this YouTuber is critiquing Chloe Bailey so harshly. It's because she can't relate to Chloe Bailey. She doesn't look like Chloe Bailey. She doesn't benefit from colorism. She doesn't have the same face as Chloe Bailey. Or maybe she does and she hates herself, so she's projecting it onto Chloe. She wants Chloe to hate herself and feel insecure about her body type. And it's like, okay, if Chloe Bailey's body type is not good enough, she sure did get pretty far. I mean, she's literally a millionaire, so it's like, okay, clearly it must not matter that much if she's a millionaire. And I'm not encouraging people to be overweight, but it's like, to say that she's fat, to make this the standard of fatness in the black community, which is by far the biggest community, like in terms of obesity, that is the biggest community in the United States. So if Chloe is fat, then what does that make your mama? What does that make your actual aunties? What does that make you? And I've also noticed a lot of the content creators who make these celebrity commentary channels, usually these women are overweight themselves. These women don't even have a better body than Chloe Bailey. Yet they're sitting on the internet talking shit. Oh, and I forgot to say, this is the same YouTuber that said that MLS women are all whores. So it's like, okay, first you say MLS women are whores. Now you're saying that this girl looks like a cougar, or she looks 45 years old, as if being 45 is bad. That's another thing. Has anyone else noticed a lot of women with inferiority complexes, they have an insecurity about their age? They're always bringing up another woman's age.
15, 20 years and her audience grew with her, then yeah, they would grow into her thickness. But she's way too young in the industry to already have a 45-year-old woman look and demeanor. Okay? The trying too hard, trying to look young. You know how older women are these days. Just got a BBL. And I look good now. Single mom. Kids finally went to college. Now she's trying to get her sexy back. No. No. This is not Chloe.
There's always someone who feels inferior who thinks they can tell you how to be you. Like this girl says, oh, this is not Chloe. Okay, have you met Chloe? Do you know her? So how are you going to tell someone how to be themselves when you have never even met them? You've never even begun to scrape the bottom of this woman's bank account. You've never had the same level of status as her, most likely never will. And that's why I say a lot of women end up going into celebrity commentary or becoming a celebrity tea channel because they can't be a celebrity themselves. Have you ever noticed how a lot of women with inferiority complexes, they have the most to say about Hollywood and the music industry? But deep down inside, those women, they tried to get into Hollywood at some point, or like that woman secretly wanted to be an actress or something, or she wanted to be a socialite just like Lori Harvey, but then she couldn't, so now she's making fun of Lori Harvey. It's the same trope every single time. But what do you ladies think? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll talk to you next time. Stay pretty, ladies.